The Trinary system was peaceful, proudly neutral for over a century. But that changed the moment a human arrived. He wasn't a soldier, not a spy, just a diplomat, Ambassador Elias Vorn of the Solarian Republic. Clean suit, calm voice, no visible weapons. He came to speak peace, to open trade, to build bridges. But some in the Galactic Assembly hated bridges. In the Great Hall of Voston Prime, as Elias stood to give his address, a shadow moved in the crowd. Sergeant Dren, a warborn soldier of the Cyric Dominion. He hated humans. He still remembered Earth's rise, their resilience, their unpredictability, and he feared it. So he acted. With no warning, Dren pulled his blaster and fired straight at Elias. The crowd screamed. The bolt hit center mass. The diplomat fell. Security seized Dren instantly, dragging him away, screaming that humans were a threat, that they didn't belong here. But no one noticed something strange. Elias didn't bleed. His body sparked and fizzled, then vanished. It had been a hollow shell. Exactly 6 minutes later, a signal left the Trinary comm relay. Encrypted, ancient, Earth-coded. Only one entity received it. Vanguard Protocol 13A. Codename Diplomatic Deadman. An automatic retaliation clause written into Solarian law after the Arcturian betrayal. If any human diplomat was assassinated during active peacetime negotiation, vengeance would not come from an army. It would come from a single weapon. On the icy edge of the galaxy, a facility deep beneath Europa's surface lit up. The AI inside had been sleeping for decades. Now it woke. Target confirmed, Voston Prime. Authorization, locked. Emotion override, engaged. Launch in T-119 minutes. In the Voston Assembly Hall, panic unfolded as the truth sank in. The diplomat had been fake. A decoy. But the intent to kill was very real. And to humans, intent was everything. Chancellor Ovrex contacted Earth personally. We had no knowledge of this attack, he pleaded. It was a rogue soldier. He's been detained. The Solarian envoy replied with a single line. Intent was registered. Protocol has begun. We cannot stop it. 2 hours later, a single object entered Voston airspace. It looked like a comet at first. Then they saw the trail, blue flame, smooth curve, no wobble, no signal. Just perfect, silent acceleration. The Voston defense grid fired everything it had. It didn't matter. The object pierced the atmosphere, dropped below radar for exactly 4 seconds, and then, then nothing. No noise, no warning, just absence. Voston Prime, once home to 8.4 billion beings, was gone. Not destroyed, erased. A perfect sphere of empty space replaced it. No radiation, no debris, just a message burned into the void in multiple languages. You hurt one of ours. We buried all of yours. The galaxy changed that day, not because of power, but because of certainty. Humans had laws. But they also had lines. And if you crossed them, not even your planet was safe. They called it the 2-hour war. No response. No warning. No survivors. Just a lesson carved into the history of the stars. Never touch a human with open hands if they came with an open heart. Because when a human diplomat dies, what comes next isn't war. It's judgment.